everybody, welcome back to James Plays Myst 4 Revelation. Last time we finished up Spire and we came back to Tamana and a couple of things happened. I believe we caught a brief glimpse of Akinar before he warped into the Age of Serenia. We can follow him there, possibly follow them there. Cirrus may be alongside him. But before we do that, I thought that we should go to Haven first and see what Akinar's been up to these last few years. We know that Cirrus is a very good guy now, did nothing wrong. Totally on Team Cirrus. Let's see if Akinar has had a similar character arc where he's now super cool and good. Already very interesting how drastic the two ages are from one another. I mean, the Age of Spire was very barren and seemingly hostile, and this seems very barren. With Cirrus in Spire, he was able to develop all of this technology and harness the electricity of the age and everything, and really do some very impressive things. But he was also the more methodical, cunning of the brothers, whereas Akinar is a little bit more unhinged. Looks like the remnants of a crystal that would have come from Spire. Cirrus, being the really good guy that he is, would have freed his brother after freeing himself. Very cool of him. Absolutely wonderful, good guy. So, I have no problems with him at all. How did she end up here? She's just running all over the place, huh? Now, I thought I just saw that the cursor had changed to like an open hand. Now I can't seem to find such a thing now. Maybe it was just that, going from the magnifying glass to the hand looked like an open hand for a second. And the same system here, I guess, to let them know that you have visitors.
I have a few friends, they accept me. But it's not like before, definitely not like before. Friends come and go, especially when you're moving around a lot. But here, been here a long time. Kind of makes you crazy, you know? Wacko, really, out there, cuckoo. You bring any apples?
Okay. Very different performance of Akinar compared to when we last saw him in Myst. I mean, he is off. He's a little bit unhinged, always has been, and the isolation here would have made him even worse, but he wasn't like a cross between Rain Man and Sling Blade, for crying out loud. Well, I thought this was a smart idea, that I might be able to see something on the flip side, but I guess I'm just smarter than the game. Smarter than the developers. Okay, we can go this way to what looks like a blockade. Oh, little Chi-Chi? Probably not. We can go up there. And over here. And everything else appears to be not travelable. I do see this here. Well, let's start in this spot and see what this takes us. So this looks like some type of wood. Like almost like a bamboo, but not. And it's been tied together much more primitive compared to how Cirrus lived on Spire. I don't know what this actually is. Is this just the workings of a crazy person, or does it serve a function? I can't seem to get any further along. It is above water. I wonder if this maybe would have held a boat. And then you pushed it off into the water or something? I don't know. It definitely looks like a cradle of some kind meant to hold a very large object, and then it was connected up and supported for the weight. But it's not like we're gonna be carrying something around that will place in here, so... camera. Well, not the camera, the cursor, I guess, is what I should be pointing fingers at. Speaking of pointing fingers, let's go up here. Get ourselves a little transition. Very primitive. Just in general, everything's got a very primitive look to it. Seems like we've got some wind coming in, very strong wind, into this little area. I wonder if that is going to be relevant. We can go further up or out this way. Looks like we may have some more paintings. This is the ship that's out here. Hello. And then we have what looks like a Godzilla monster who ripped off part of the ship. We'll go down here first. This is the other side of the blockade, apparently. And if that's the case, then... Oh, hello. So we've got a lot of signs of life. Seems like I can't actually get closer to that this way. We can continue down that way. I want to take a look then at what that looks like from the other side. So we will backtrack. And we'll look at the transition going this way. Hello. You appear to be a very normal crab. That's fine. I still like you. Hello. Remnants of the crystal. Why did they make him like Andre the Giant, for crying out loud? Okay. Princess Bride up in here. Alright, so that was what there was to see from that side. And I am looking at, you know, like the bits of broken wood here, that this with the 4 notches is curious, but there's apparently nothing to be done with it. Let's just try to remember in case it's important. Okay, head over to the ship now. Oh. Interesting. Okay, can I go over here and inspect this then?
Intelligence. Premeditation. Stealth. Patience. Can't forget his patience.
Okay. So it's like he carved a totem for a thing that lived or does currently live in this place, but seems like maybe it might have been this. So, would this have been the only big creature, though? I'm gonna assume yes. And then he carved this totem to be like, hey, we did it. We slayed the beast, or something along those lines. Lots of smashed boxes. We've got cannonballs, maybe? And we can go further there. Looks like we may have some kind of lift. Alright, let's check this out first. Oh, hello. Hi. Bye. Looks like this could be a counterweight. I think I see what we're doing. Okay, so we'll leave it at this. If this is a counterweight to the lift, then going all the way up ain't the way necessarily. Here is... There might be something to see all the way up top. What I'm trying to say is, I think we adjust the weight, and that will adjust where the lift is able to take us. That's my current guess. We'll find out soon enough. And I don't see anything else. So now... And we couldn't grab these or anything. No. Alright. Let's see if we can get forward. Can't cross this. At least not yet. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do that for a second. Now, okay. Okay. So let's leave everything at default right now. So... Okay. So that lifted up the counterweights. And that's the release for it. So this should not work right now. And let's see how it does with that. Still nothing. Okay. Let us go all in on these bad boys. And let's see what this... Oh. Too heavy. Okay. I'm just writing some notes down. Well, let's leave that, and let's try filling up this box. It shouldn't make a difference, but I just want to confirm that instead of making the assumption. I like that there's an animation to that they've got some weight to it. They shuffle when you move the box. That's a nice little touch. And again, this should not... Yeah, can't do. Okay. Let us... Oh. Hi again. Take a couple of these out. Say 2. And see if we can lift that. We can. I appear to be missing something. Just for the heck of it. That worked. Okay. So there's... Everything is connected and functional. I just... Okay. So it was a matter of the weight. So with 4 cannonballs and me in an empty box, it was too heavy to operate. But with 6 on one side, I got, I think, perfect. Which is good, but also, was there something else to find? Might have to experiment with that. But okay. Maybe not perfect. Seems like we need something to connect this all together. Right? This... Follow the rope. And I kind of lose it here. Boy, it's really hard to tell what things actually are here. Like, 'cause just everything is so haphazardly put together, and sometimes it's really hard to understand, like, the depth and distance of things. I did turn off that, like, depth of field focus thing. I don't think turning it back on would really help because it didn't quite match up with how I was looking around at things. But I was looking at this and thought, like, maybe this is another little lift or something. It looks like maybe we'd be able to lift this up to connect over to here. But I'm not sure how. Okay. Let's, now do I do this? No, we do this. So how do we raise you? Let us go ahead and add these two in. Oh, no, we can't. No. One of them. See if that's something we can lift. Okay, that is. So, where do we go with this? Because it seemed like we got to the right spot, but we couldn't do anything from that spot just yet. Why would there be the box and the cannonballs on the other side? We need to do more adjustment. Oh, this lines up as well? Maybe I'm not understanding. Maybe this whole thing extends out as part of the lift, so maybe we didn't get it right. Sorry for the abrupt cut. I was in mid-sentence and just got hit with a cough that was choking me up real good. But what I was trying to say was, I guess this extension is connected to the lift. It's not there on the ground, but we've adjusted the way the lift operates, and we should be up higher. I don't. Maybe we're not higher at all. Maybe this is the highest it goes. And we need to be a little bit lower. So we know 4's too little. Let's say 6 and 7 are the same for now. 8 is too much. Let's look at 5. And then, of course, we have this whole thing to address. I figured it out. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I was very confused by this here. How this looks. And, you know, not having the box with us, couldn't quite make sense of this. I thought this was another little lift, and it kind of is. All right. All right. Sometimes you just need an out-of-nowhere coughing fit to clear your mind, huh? So we put these back on, because 7 we can lift, 8 we can't. Counterbalance, I gonna get 2 of these out of here. And see if we can lift this. Because it's either going to be this or 3. So yeah, there is no height adjustment for this lift, but we need a certain amount of weight so we can still get up. Look at that. Okay. Not bad at all. Before we go in, I do like to turn around to see if there's anything that was behind us. And I'm not seeing anything. More cannonballs. We can go over here. We can climb down. My goodness, this was a big ship. Alright, before we climb down, let's see what else there is on this level. And is this a way up? It is. Okay. So... Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. How does that sound? We just glided down the net. Very strange. Oh, do we have to... Oh, papers are flying away. Okay, I guess the important ones aren't going to go anywhere. But let's look. Seems that either he or somebody else killed lots of animals, which... I believe this would have been his food source. This taxidermy guy, though, that was just for fun.
You steal from me, you gotta pay the price, understand? Understand? You understand me? Oh, you understand now.
Okay, I'm not feeling the acting choice for Akinar here. This is... I mean, he was a little squirrely in Myst. You know? He was like, my name's Akinar. Ooh, don't get the red pages. My brother is a jerk. But this guy's like, I'm me. Those are my impressions. So, I'm very good. This will mean something at some point. And we do have a little area here.
I'm the hunter. You're the hunted, not the other way around, you disappearing freak. You'll pay for this, my friend. You and every one of your stinking kind.
Okay, and we got a trap. Let's leave it rigged. Ooh, yeah, now we're vibing. Okay. Can we take that with us? No. Why would you ever be able to take anything with you in a Myst game unless it's a specifically colored piece of paper? So nothing else to... Oh, maybe. Or was it just, No. Okay. Nothing else to see, unless this is something. Nope. There's more traps. I'm walking too far. I guess, can I do anything with the chest here? Doesn't appear to be the case. And can't do anything with those traps. Can't do anything with this satchel. So we head back up. And now we'll work our way further up the ship. I'm surprised, but also not surprised that there's a lack of writing from Akinar. Hi. Hi. How are you? And nothing over this way that I can engage with. And we go over here. A fresh pile of fish bones. And crab, possibly. Okay, nothing to actually do anything with. This is just, as we saw, they come up here and eat sometimes. Ah.
Checked and checked. No sign of it here, or here, maybe here.
What's in the South Jungle?
So he was presumably looking for the Myst book. We'll take a picture of this. Now, this is a compass rose. It's been painted over with splotches of this and that. It would have had to have been, like, printed on here in the first place, all nice and proper. I don't see anything in the printing that would point to north, but we do have this. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, I don't know. You have X marks the spot of something. I don't know how usable this will actually be as a map. Now, I think I'm going to leave this up for now. Because we can disengage. But you remember there was the strong winds through the passage over there? I'm wondering if this catches the wind and, like, blocks it from being as strong. And what impact that might have. So, yeah, we'll leave that up for now. And that's just related to that. Okay. I don't think I see any more up. Oh, I can't get past this. Okay. We have to put this down. Alright. So we can go back down... Oh no, there is a way here.
Where's the blaster? Whoa.
Okay. This is our new normal. Alright, we do have a book. Oh. Oh, this is an Akinar. Or maybe it is. I feel like this is Atris. No, this is Akinar.
I cannot believe I resisted linking here for so long. Father's warning kept me away. He said Haven was an age of great wealth, but visiting it would be dangerous without him. Lying serpent. Should have known he would say anything to keep Cirrus and me under his control. I despise him. But look, Father. Look who's under whose control now. Stinking Rain has not let up much since I arrived. Gets almost too quiet when... It does, except for the distant screams of animals. Wonder what exists beyond those cliffs. Too wet to find out tonight, but there should be plenty of time for treasure hunting tomorrow. Judging by the chests in this wreck, I will not be disappointed. Oh, but won't Cirrus be enraged when he sees I got all the emeralds first? Been slashing through the jungle all week and have yet to run into any people. What did you do, Father? Get them to turn this island into some kind of wild animal park? It would be just like you to convince the stupid idiots to do that. Have to hand it to you, though. The heads on some of these beasts will look really good on my walls. Got my first taste of primate today. I was cutting a path through the jungle when one of the stupid buggers clunked me from behind with a piece of fruit. Scared the hell out of me. I whipped around, ready to slice and dice, but it let out this ear-piercing shriek. Must have been a signal to its buddies, because they all took off into their nests. Too bad Mr. Shrieker wasn't fast enough.
Okay,
Got my
Camodial.
first taste of primate
Okay,
today.
stop. Stop talking. Camodial, a predator. Zephyr, an herbivore. And Mangry, or Mannery, an omnivore. I want to take a picture of this. Just in case. Now you can talk again.
Man, is it hot. Actually starting to like these infernal thunderstorms. They ruin a good day of hunting, but at least they cool things down for a while. Surprised my greedy brother hasn't shown up yet. He's got to know I skipped out on him in Serenia after we called that little truce. He's insane if he thinks his plan there will work. We should just kill Father and be done with it. Then again, maybe I should link back to Myst and convince Cirrus to set the old man free here in Haven. After all these weeks of practice, my hunting and tracking skills have really improved.
No way. It's got to be here somewhere. Got to be. I searched. Where's the blasted linking book? Have to pull myself together. Come up with a plan. That's what Cirrus would do, wouldn't it? Isn't it? Where the hell is Cirrus? Doesn't matter. Need a base. Some place to hole up in. Stop it! Think. The ship. It'll do for now. Till I build something better. Got to be easier to get into, though. Easier. But protected against intruders. Got to protect myself, right? Good. That's good. I'm gonna kill you for this, old man!
I slashed at the beast. There was blood spurting everywhere. I need a better spear. Disappeared down the wind tunnel. It was a very successful day today. Mostly Karnaks. Figuring out how to use their fishing habits against them was sheer genius. Can't escape. I must...
Wrongful imprisonment. Where is Cirrus?
Past few days, too much blood.
I don't remember killing so many animals. Is something else here? Something big? Second predator hunting me? Why haven't I seen it yet?
Figured it out. Wicked brother. Lying tongue of snake.
Tricked me with Cruz. Serenia. Cirrus is trapped too! While I... Machines. He linked to Spire in search of plunder. Spire! Father's other dangerous age! Miserable Camodile. Bloody animal. Nearly ripped my leg off. Pulled vanishing act and... Just wait till hunting post is finished.
Saw some more tracks. Rain washed most of them away. But then I found them. But definitely tracks. Sneaky bastard. Think he waits? And then there was the 5th kill site. Looked fresh. Only was bigger. Smelled me coming and took off. What is this thing? My God, the size. Impossible. Hands still shaking. Didn't expect attack. Didn't realize. Magnificent. Still see him rearing out of sea, water spilling down gills. Such malice, such death in his eyes. Sun sinking behind, reflection so bright, nearly blinded. Must have planned it that way, must have known. But I'm alive, Sea Spawn. Still alive. And I will defeat you. As death is my witness, I shall decorate my kingdom with your bones.
Well, it's a good thing we got this necklace to read for us, because there's there's sections where everything's just completely washed away, but the voiceover knows what it's saying, so... It seems that they were aware of Serenia, like it's been around, and they wanted something from there, or at least Cirrus did. And apparently still does. So we will hopefully get a better understanding of that soon enough. But I don't... Well, actually, before I run away, we're coming to the end of this video. I just want to make sure there's nothing else to see in here. Okay. So we're gonna leave this place and go back to, I guess it's called the wind tunnel. And hopefully we will find some answers for, like, more things to do and explore as we head out in that direction. Well, that's handy. Okay. Let's just see where this brings us. More paintings of just him hunting. So he just was killing. He does... that's in line with what we know from Myst, that there is a savagery to him, where Cirrus was more about power and wealth. Akinar was more about violence and cruelty. So, there we go. Like we've got ourselves a little tent over here. Oh, there's something in the tent. And... oh, what? Not a tent, a glider? Hello, monkey. Okay, I guess that's a good place to stop. Next time, we're gonna find our way through this jungle, I guess. So, I love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.